What's up, guys? Welcome back. So today we're not going to do an exercise video because it's now the end of an era and the beginning of a new era. From next week we are going to be back in the club, which is behind me, behind these gates. So we're all very excited.
It's a lovely number 37 bus behind us.
There's going to be a few changes. Kira's going to come out and explain the ins and outs of this. Due to COVID, there's a lot of protocols and stuff like that. So we're only going to be we're only talking about the adult beginners in this video. Competitors will have their own information. So this is for adult beginners, and this is for people who are already members of the club in the past. We're not taking on any new members at the moment, unfortunately, just because of all the rules and regulations and whatnot. So that's going to be down the line. So for now, it's just people who are already here. And it's going to be the same days on Mondays and Wednesdays. It was at 8 till 9, but we're pushing it back because we have to allow changeover times and sanitizing and stuff like that. So it's going to be 8:15 until 9:15. Before we get into the rules and stuff like that, just the people that are coming are going to need to book in advance. It's essential. If you don't book and you show up, you won't be allowed into train. The other thing is that you're going to need to bring your own kits. That includes a pen.
Pen is very, very important.
A water bottle with your name on it. Your own gloves, your own wraps, your own skipping rope.
And towel.
A towel as well. I would recommend as well bringing a bottle of hand sanitizer. We will have stuff in the club as well, but just for your own kit, just to have it there, it would be good. So, Kira, do you want to come out and just tell a bit more about how things are going to work?
So a couple of really small things before I get into the minutiae of how we're going to work. All of our coaches have undergone Sport Ireland COVID-19 training, so we are as prepared and as educated as possible. We're following all of the IABA guidelines. If you want to check those out and read them in depth for yourself, you can do so in our pinned post on Facebook and on Twitter, and it's the link in our bio on Instagram. There's two incredibly important documents that if you don't fill them in, we can't admit you to training. So one is the member declaration. You just fill that in once and you give it to me on your first time back at training. And the second, and this is vital, it is the COVID-19 questionnaire. You need to have one of those fully completed for the relevant date for each and every training session. If you're under 18, that has to be signed by a parent or guardian. And if you don't have those, we cannot let you in. So the booking link for Monday's adult beginner boxing class will go live on Friday on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at 9:30. The number of boxers in the class is limited, and in that link you will get an email back confirming that your place has been booked, and that's all it is, place booking. You'll also receive in the email response a link to the member declaration and a link to the COVID-19 questionnaire. So you bring both of those documents with you when you come to training. As Adam has already gone through the essential kit, I'll go through it again because it is a lot of information to take in. So you can sign in at building reception and at training, your own gloves, your own wraps, a water bottle labelled with your name, a towel, hand sanitizer and a skipping rope.
And gloves.
And gloves obviously. It's important to note that at this point we are not back to full contact training. We expect that could be in September, but we need to get go ahead from IABA for that. So we'll be doing individual work in training. The class size will be limited. As I said, you need to bring your two documents as well. So it sounds like we're putting barriers in place, but it's all for your safety. So you need to book. If you haven't booked, we can't admit you. You need to bring your member declaration. If you don't have that, we cannot admit you to training. And you need to bring your COVID-19 questionnaire. If you don't have that, we can't admit you to training. It's very important if you're under 18 that a parent or guardian signs that. Having said all of that, I'm the COVID-19 officer. If you have any questions, you can get in touch with us through DM on Twitter, Facebook or Instagram, or you can email us at smithfieldboxingclub@gmail.com. I be delighted to answer any question you may have. I just want to underscore what Adam said earlier, that unfortunately for the time being we can't accept any new members. We're really looking forward to the day that we can, but anybody that has gotten in touch with me over the last few months, and there have been loads of you, and I'm delighted to hear from you. You're all on a waiting list, and the moment we can open to new members, I'll be getting in touch with you all. But I suppose from Adam and I, we just both want to say thanks to everybody for taking part and for joining in with our remote training. I love doing it.
It was really good fun.
Yeah.
We're going to actually, we're talking about doing some more videos. This isn't the end. We will do some more stuff in the club, maybe some bag work, some exercises with actual equipment. So there's lots to look forward to. It's going to be really exciting to get back in there and get fit. We're going to have really good structured sessions so we can make the most out of each session and really get back into it and hit the ground running. So we look forward to it.
We do. Booking link will be live at 9:30 tomorrow night on Friday night. That's for Monday's training. And if you've booked and have all of your documents, we'll see you at 8:15 on Monday.